Welcome to Básico Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Básico Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 160. Let's go! Beginner. Hello, friends, and welcome to class number 160. I would like to begin today by commenting on a listener question. I had an email from Paula. Well, she emailed in through the website, bauganingles.com, and Paula was asking about time and the use of time in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. So we saw time a little bit recently in class number 153 when we talked about the verb to take off, despegar, and the verb to land with the airplane, aterrizar, to take off and to land. And we saw a little bit of time there. The plane took off at 1 o'clock. It landed at 4 o'clock. It took off on time, and it landed on time. It wasn't late. We saw that. But Paula was asking about the morning, the afternoon, and these things. That basically, what is important to know is that the morning, in English, the morning ends at noon, 12 o'clock noon, 12 o'clock noon. Las 12 de la mañana, you say here. In Spain, you say 12 o'clock in the morning, but we say 12 o'clock noon, mediodía, noon, N-O-O-N. And then after noon, después de mediodía is, well, of course, afternoon. So 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. is the afternoon. At 1 p.m., at 1 in the afternoon, at 12:30 in the afternoon. So we have the afternoon, and the afternoon goes from, well, it's subjective, but maybe from 12 o'clock to, well, maybe 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then we have the evening. In the evening, we say in the evening. We did it in the evening. I have dinner in the evening. So the evening goes from, let's say, 6 o'clock until maybe 10 o'clock. And then we have the night. But remember, Paula, when you greet someone, you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, when you meet them, when you see them, when you encounter them. But we only say good night when we're saying goodbye at night. When we're saying goodbye to someone, adios, pero por la noche, we say good night. So some of the application and our judgment about time, morning, afternoon, evening, is a little bit different. It's a cultural difference, but the language, of course, follows that. So be careful and be aware of that. And that's a good question, Paula, so thank you for writing in. And remember, you can always write in. We have our tutors, teachers ready, waiting to help you. So write in with all your questions, voningles.com. Go in, log in to your account. Of course, you have to be a student in the course, but log in and send us your questions. We're here to help you. So thank you, Paula. Now, I want to talk about yesterday's class, 159. Eat and drink. Every day I eat. Yesterday I ate, just like the number 8. Yesterday I ate. Every day I eat. Yesterday I ate. Every day I drink. Yesterday I drank. Drank. Every day, like I said yesterday, every day I try to eat an egg. Yesterday, I ate 1 egg. Every day, I drink water. Yesterday, I drank 4 glasses of water. My brother drinks water. My brother doesn't drink beer. He drinks water. My brother drinks chocolate milk as well. Yesterday, he drank chocolate milk. He didn't drink beer. My brother eats a lot. I'm sure that he ate a lot yesterday. My brother eats lunch in a cafeteria. I'm sure that he ate lunch in a cafeteria yesterday. Yes. So to eat. Every day I eat. Yesterday I ate. Every day I drink. Yesterday I drank. Ask me if I ate lunch alone yesterday. Kyle, did you eat lunch alone yesterday? Yes, I ate lunch alone. Ask me if I ate lunch in a restaurant. Did you eat lunch in a restaurant? No, I didn't. Ask me if I ate lunch at home. Kyle, did you eat lunch at home? Yes, I did. Ask me if someone served me the lunch. Kyle, did someone serve you the lunch? No. I cooked it myself and I ate it myself. Ask me if I drank a Coca-Cola with my lunch. Kyle, did you drink a Coca-Cola with your lunch? No, I didn't. Ask me what I drank with my lunch. Kyle, what did you drink with your lunch? I drank water with my lunch. I didn't drink Coca-Cola. I drank water. I didn't drink Coca-Cola. I drank water. Okay, so remember, in the negative, we have the auxiliary verb, I didn't, and then infinitive. I didn't drink Coca-Cola. Now in the past, I drank water. Okay? The next thing we saw in yesterday's class was to spend money on. Spend money on things. I don't spend much money on CDs. Do you spend a lot of money on CDs? No, Kyle. I don't spend a lot of money on CDs. Do you spend a lot of money on clothes? No, I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. Now, we can also spend time. We can spend time doing things, or we can spend time on projects. I spend time studying. I spend time studying Spanish. Do you spend time studying English? Do you spend a lot of time studying English? Do you spend time studying English every day? It's good to be regular. It's good to be frequent and regular with your studying. And you have to be realistic with your studying goals. Even if it's only 20 minutes per day, say, I'll do it, and make sure you do it every day. You have to be persistent. You have to stick with it. You have to spend some time every day. Find a way to spend time and be regular with your studying. And it will pay off, I promise you. Ask me if I spend much money on ice cream. Kyle, do you spend much money on ice cream? No, I don't spend much money on ice cream. I spend more, now that the weather is getting good, I'm spending a bit more money on ice cream. Do you spend much money on meals in restaurants? Yes, I spend a lot of money on meals in restaurants. Do you? Okay. To spend money on, spend money on, spend money on, never in, on. Yes. When my brother came to visit me, he spent money on ham. Jamon, ham. He spent money on ham. He bought some ham, quite a lot of ham, and brought it back to his house when he was visiting me. Yes, he spent a lot of money on ham. Word of the day. All right, friends, it is time for our word of the day. Ooh, yes. It's time for our word of the day, the verb to blow. Soplar, soplar. To blow, B-L-O-W. Now also the wind blows. The wind blows. The wind can blow. It can blow your hair. It can make your hair move. It makes the flag move. It blows. The blowing wind makes the flag move. But to blow, Soplar, for example, to blow out, to extinguish. Apagar, to blow out candles on a birthday cake. To blow out. Every day I blow, yesterday I blew. We have many different phrasal verbs with the verb to blow. And I won't talk about all of these, but we have to blow out, to extinguish a flame by blowing. Okay, so to blow out. But here, to blow. Soplar, to blow. Okay. Every day I blow, yesterday I blew. And we can blow up. For example, to inflate a balloon. We blow up the balloon. Inflate the balloon. And also to blow up is to cause something to explode. Like with dynamite, we can use dynamite to blow up a building. If we work in demolition and we have to blow up a building, we can use dynamite to blow up, to make it explode. Okay? To blow up, like a bomb or dynamite. Okay, so to blow is our word of the day. Now as we move on, we can take a look at some questions here in the simple past, practicing with some recent verbs, some verbs that we've seen recently, such as comer in English. What's the verb? To eat, correct? Beber, como era? To drink. To get up, levantarse, yes. Acostarse, to go to bed. And gritar, como era? Gritar, I think un par de clases, yeah. To shout, hey, to shout. So ask me if I drank a Coke yesterday, a Coca-Cola. Kyle, did you drink a Coke yesterday? No, I didn't. I didn't drink a Coke yesterday. Ask me if I drank a coffee yesterday morning. Kyle, did you drink a coffee yesterday morning? Yes, I did. I drank a coffee yesterday morning. Yes. Ask me if my brother drank a coffee this morning. Kyle, did your brother drink a coffee this morning? Yes, he did. I expect he did, yes. Ask me if my parents went to bed early last night. Kyle, did your parents go to bed early last night? Yes, they did. They went to bed early because they had to wake up early to drive to the city, they told me. Ask me if I shouted last night. Kyle, did you shout last night? No, I didn't. Ask me if I shouted in German last week. Kyle, did you shout in German, in Allemand, last week? No, I didn't. I didn't shout in German. Ask me if my neighbor often shouts in Spanish. Kyle, does your neighbor often shout in Spanish? Yes, she does, actually. Ask me if she shouted yesterday. Did she shout yesterday? Yes, she shouted yesterday. Ask me if she ever shouts in English. Kyle, does she ever shout in English? No, she doesn't shout in English. She never shouts in English. She didn't shout in English yesterday, and she never shouts in English. Okay, ask me if my mother shouted at me last Christmas. Kyle, did your mother shout at you last Christmas? No, she didn't. My mother never shouts. My mother never shouts at anybody. She never shouts. Okay, good. So we've practiced a little bit with some questions. Questions with these verbs, the verb to eat, to drink, to get up, to go to bed, and to shout. All right. Good job. Let's move on and take a look at some vocabulary. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, friends, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our 5 words of vocabulary: andar, the verb andar, to walk. Every day I walk. Yesterday I walked. Escribir, to write. Every day I write. Yesterday I wrote. I wrote. Hasta. Hasta. In terms of time, until. Until. Hasta. Until. And when we talk about, for example, hasta la página no sé qué, we say up to. I read up to page 15. I read until 9 o'clock. So hasta is until with time. Okay, do you understand? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? What's the matter? What's the matter? ¿Qué pasa? What's the matter? Madera. Madera, I like this word. Pronunciation. What? Oh, yeah, pronunciation. Whoa, wood. 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 Otra vez? En voz alta? Wood. Okay, be careful with the pronunciation here of this word, madera, wood. It's just like the modal verb, I would do it if I could. Would, would. But madera, wood. It helps to think of the Spanish word for egg, huevo, 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 and take that sound, wood, 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 wood. Again, repeat, wood, madera, wood, madera. One more time, wood. All right, good job, wood. Good. So that was our fifth and final word. Let's move on now to today's translation list. Translation. Yes, it is time for translation list number 58. And we only have a few minutes, so we'll try 3 or 4 of these. Number 1. ¿Por qué me conoce? Ella. ¿Por qué me conoce? Why does she know me? Why does she know me? Number 2. ¿Trabaja en la misma empresa que tú? Does she work in the same company as you? Does she work in the same company as you? Number 3. ¿Conduce? Does she drive? Does she drive? All right, we've seen 3. We'll have to stop there because we're out of time. But we'll take a break, and I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, and I will review this list entirely. But you can also see it today and practice on the TV. On the TV, on the beginner program. So tune in and watch the show, and we'll review the full list tomorrow here on the radio. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.